Everyone grab your cups. It's time for Woke Wednesday. It's all about wellness, opportunity, knowledge, and empowerment. Lady O, let's go.
Say I am unstoppable. Let me hear you say I am unstoppable. And let the horns play. Hey. Oh yeah. I heard that I would fail. Then I heard you won't prevail. Then I heard all the things that I can't do. And then your strength.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is time for Woke Wednesday. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
And I'm your co-host, Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo.
That's right, Lady Yo. I know, Lady Yo, y'all. You know what? I'm sipping on some black coffee, no sugar, no cream, from the Black Coffee Company and STL, in the ATL.
STL,
But I'm in the
ATL.
STL. I'm in the STL, drinking some ATL coffee because I love it. Lady Yo, what you sipping on? What's in your cup?
I joined your boat. Dark roast, no sugar, no cream.
Y'all know what? It took us the whole season for her to start drinking black coffee, and I'm so glad she did because that's what it's all about.
How you balancing today? How you balancing your Wednesday?
You know, I'm balancing. I'm trying. That's why I'm going to keep it black. I'm looking forward to this weekend. Actually, on May 28th, I'll be the MC of the Delta Authors on Tour program. And it's free. It's virtual. This is a public event. It's hosted by my chapter, the St. Louis Metropolitan Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I want you all to make sure that you all tune in to it. It's from 11 to 1 p.m. Central Standard
Yes,
Time.
I was going to say put that Central Standard Time in there.
I really think you'll love it. All the attendees will have the opportunity to engage with the authors. There's 10 authors.
Wow.
And you'll be able to purchase their books. You know how we love to read. Get
Yes,
our
indeed.
summer feel. And that's going to be really cool. So make sure that you all tune in this weekend and make sure that you enjoy it's going to be really good.
Anything that you're attached to, darling, is good. Anything
Yes,
you're attached to.
yes.
Speaking of authors, we have poet Mel Chante for our Vibrant Vibe guest. She's a sister from Boston, living in New York with a book called Brown Butter.
Brown Butter. Yes. She's also the creator of a self-talk platform, a podcast, Vow to Self. And she also leads meditations with the Shine app. You know, I'm always talking about
Yes.
the Shine app.
You always share it. I think every morning when you share it with me, it always just gets me started. But I have to tell you something. I've never listened to a podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? You're going to be in for a treat today. You've got to listen to Mel. She's a whole vibe. You know, I always tell everybody the first time that you listen to something, it's new, but I'm going to sing you something.
Yes.
We're going to make sure, I'm going to share it on my phone, y'all, because she's a whole vibe. But first, you all know we got to take time for ourselves. We got to do our Own Your Now cup of therapy. So stay tuned. It's sponsored by
Snooks, the friendliest store in town.
This is sirloin. Tastes like filet mignon. Best beef in town.
Who taught you how to grill it like this?
I got a guy. I got a guy, too.
We've all got a guy.
Well, my guy is kind of...
Yeah, and he's got that.
Wow. Same guy.
Same guy.
Top quality meat
I love that guy.
and great advice.
Who's next?
Another reason we'll see you at Schnucks.
Hello, St. Louis. It's Cedric the Entertainer here, back in my beloved hometown with my sister Sharita. We are so excited to continue our support of SSM Health Foundation St. Louis.
We must continue our efforts to raise funds so that we can ensure that all the amazing, generous, and loving women in our lives have access to the health care that they deserve.
Visit give2ssmhealth.org/women's health to learn more.
I am Mel Chante. I'm a poet and author of Brown Butter. You can find my book on my website, and make sure you keep watching the Own Your Now show on the TV network.
So now it is time for our Own Your Now cup of therapy. It's time for us to make sure that we check on our strong friends. Lady O, who you checking on?
My daddy. I am checking on my dad, Bill Moore Sr. I hope you're doing well, Daddy, and I can't wait to see you soon.
Well, you know what? You only got one.
Yes.
Unless you were raised by a bonus dad. I was raised by a bonus dad, so I'm excited about the fact that everybody that has a bonus dad in their life, their dad, grandfathers, we're getting ready for Father's Day. It's coming up.
Well, speaking of dads, we need you owners to go out there and start sending your Father's Day pictures. You got to send them to us because we're going to make a special tribute to the dads.
Yes, we will. I can't wait.
Handsome men, handsome men.
Well, you know, it's time for our Own Your Now affirmation word of the day. And my word for today is essential. I remember when the pandemic first started and we talked about the value of being essential. We're all essential. Remember they talked about essential workers. But it is essential for you to affirm yourself daily, to love on yourself and define yourself and take moments of self-care. So it is time for our self-care stretch. And our song is by Lady Bree. It's called Changes. If everybody could just take some deep breaths in and out. You're going to reach out your arms, cross them over, and bring them in close to your heart if you can.
Feel your heart.
Listen to your heart. Be intentional about your affirmation words. Breathe out. And then what do?
Hug yourself tight today, honey.
That's
Hug
right.
yourself
Hug
tight.
yourself tight. Hug yourself tight. Take a collective breath in and release. How do you feel?
I feel loved because I took a moment to love on myself. You know, when you hug somebody and you hug them tight and your head kind of goes to the side, I hug myself like that.
That's it. That's it. I feel essential. That's how I feel.
I love that. I love it.
Well, you know what? When we return, grab a cup and get ready for the multifaceted artist, Mel Chante. Life is all about the journey. Life's curves, hitting the road fast or slow. Celebrations, anniversaries, and birthdays. Everything in life is about moving forward. Whatever direction you choose to go far, go in style. New or used, go with Fraser Automotive. It's not about exact measurements or the perfect dice when it comes to cooking. Good food is about feeling, inspired food is about comfort, and pure food is about feeding the soul. You have to have soul to feed people right, so pull up a chair, take a taste, and let Pure Catering do the cooking. Visit Pure Catering Cafe STL at the Missouri Historical Society today. As promised, she combines spoken word, storytelling, and melody into a rhythmic experience. She's performed and toured in major cities across the U.S. and Europe. Last year, she released her debut EP, Flow, available on all music streaming services, and is currently working on a full-length album. A podcaster, Vow to Self, meditation contributor to the Shine app, Mel Chante. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Thank
Good
you. That was
morning.
such a beautiful intro.
Well, let me tell you, you have a lot going on. So we want to get started by asking you, what's in your cup?
What's in my cup? Right now, I just have some orange juice, a little bit of calcium and vitamin D going on inside
Okay.
of my Vow to Self cup.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well, we want to say thank you for saying yes to us. Congratulations on all the things that you're doing. You're a writer, and this is your anniversary Brown Butter Poetry Book.
Yes.
How long
yes.
have you been writing?
I've been writing since I was 11 years old. So yeah, it's been some years now. My father was a poet as well, so I was kind of influenced by him growing up.
Wow,
Love it.
father was a poet.
Yes.
Oh, it's in her blood. It's in your bloodline.
It's a
Legacy.
Yeah, you know,
Vow,
DNA.
Oh, DNA. Vow to Self podcast. Why is this
Yes.
project so important to you? Talk to us about it.
You know, I started this podcast. It started off as a platform where I would just post affirmations and people would send their affirmations and I would post it on the page as well. And I just feel that affirmations was something that helped me build confidence and heal and believe in myself. And so I noticed that when I would share these affirmations, people could relate to them and felt that inspiration. And so I just wanted to put out that good energy into the world because I feel like it's so necessary. And I know how much it's helped me heal and just learn more about myself and be more confident in what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Looking at all the work that you do, I was looking at your video, magnificent. Affirming who you are is so important. As a spoken word artist, I know the value of defining your voice. Writing is important, but talk to us about when you found your voice, because you've been doing spoken word for a minute as well, right?
Yes, I have. You know, I didn't begin performing until about like 2015. So it's been about 6-7 years. And even when I first started, I don't think I had my voice. I think I found my voice as I was going on. I feel like I'm still finding my voice. You know, I think
Yes.
with spoken word, it's just a journey. And I don't know if there's like a destination where I'm like, okay, this is it. But I also sing and stuff like that. So I think that because I'm not like fully confident yet with the singing, that I don't know if I've fully found my full voice, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Loud. On the show, I'm Lady Yo, and I love exclusives. Now, you just dropped one. She sings.
Yeah.
So when
yeah,
you're
she
ready
sings.
to show the world your voice, promise me you'll come back here. But you have
yes.
oh yes.
Yes.
You heard it. You heard it. She said yes.
Yes.
You have a debut EP, Flow. How would you define it?
I would define it as a journey through self-love and poetry. I think it was just a way for me to heal and find my voice and find my calm in the midst of COVID and everything that was happening. I think that it's just a journey into me and my thoughts, and like also how things were happening in the world, and just remaining grounded despite everything that was happening around me.
Yes, yes. You know, when we started this show, it was all about wellness, and it still is. We always say wellness is an opportunity for us to stay woke. It's all about wellness, opportunity, knowledge, and empowerment. What does wellness mean to you? How are you owning your now?
So to me, I think wellness is learning yourself and learning, you know, what works for you, and then kind of sticking to that versus kind of giving your power away, giving your peace away based on the things that are happening around you. You know, I think it's important to kind of find that groundedness within yourself. There's a package at my door.
That's okay.
Did they leave the package?
Can I go
No, wait
get
a
it?
minute. You're owning your now. Did they leave the package?
I do need the package.
Did they leave it?
No, I think they're still there.
Okay. Well, if you need to go get your package, you know what? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to continue
real
to
quick.
talk about owning your now.
Okay.
Wait,
Yes,
we're going to
yes.
show you a little bit of her video, Magnificent.
I'm a magnificent divine soul, worth way more than anything type gold. Everything you pray for in a goddess type glow. A queen who got that brown but a poetry type flow. Super wavy but don't try to rock my boat. Energy the highest frequency, on top I stay afloat. Words from me to me, consider this a self-love note. My essence be eternal, baby, in case you ain't known. I'm beautiful and intellectual, plus I'm close to God, so my presence spiritual. I cook bomb food, everything about me bomb too. It's true. So anyone who's blind to the light gets the deuce. Anyone who's blind to the light gets the deuce. Anyone who's blind to the light gets the deuce. Anyone who's blind to the light gets the deuce. I'm a magnificent divine soul, worth way more than anything type gold. Everything you pray for in a goddess type glow. A queen who got that brown but a poetry type flow.
This is what it's all about, you guys, owning your now. So you just got a clip of Magnificent. One of the lines in that was, if you are not in my light, or if you're blind to the light, deuces. Talk to us about that. Why? Because I love the fact that we have to make sure we stay in the light.
Absolutely.
But deuces, talk to us about it.
Yeah, so I just wrote that. I honestly, when I write, it just kind of downloads, you know? But during the time, I think it was basically, I was just in a situation where I feel like someone was taking my energy, and I was giving away my energy too. I wasn't just they weren't just taking it, I was also giving it away. And so I had to become more mindful of, you know, the light and the energy I carry, and I have to protect it, you know, because not everyone has the same light as you, not everyone has the same intentions as you. And so I think it's important that, you know, that we own and protect our light. And yeah, I think it was just something that I wrote to remind myself to maintain who I am and not to give away parts of myself.
Yeah, you know, I always say everyone can't have access, you know, kind of like when you go up to a gated community. Some people you got to keep out. Some people can have the access code, the one that they can only use one time, and someone can actually have the actual access code. So you are right. You have to be careful and guard your light.
Own it. Own it.
So what would you tell your 18-year-old self, even though you look 18, what would you tell your 18-year-old self?
I would tell myself to just trust myself, to believe in myself. You know, I think that growing up, even still sometimes I can overthink or, you know, kind of doubt, you know, my intuition. You know, I have this feeling and I'm like, oh, is that really it? Oh no, you know, but I think if I just stuck with that and just know that that feeling is there for a reason. And, you know, like, I believe God gives us that intuition and that wisdom. And when I trust that, it's like I'm trusting God in a way. So I think that it goes hand in hand, and trust is just something that it just like is a solid foundation, because then you can kind of maneuver in a different way when you trust yourself.
Yes, you do have to trust yourself. You know, when I first connected to you, it was on the Shine app, and I kept listening to all of your different segments because they really spoke to me. You know, owning your morning, being calm in the moment, making sure that you're in control of your narrative, defining your voice. And then that took me to vow to self. And then I just kept going down a positive hole of making sure that as a seasoned woman, that I take care of myself by journaling. And I think that when you take care of yourself inside and out, Lady O and I always say that's how you get to owning your now. So I know you could give us plenty of words that you can spit, but we just want to know, what is your affirmation word for today?
My affirmation word for today, I would say everything I need flows to me with ease. I think that's just something that I've been reminding myself, you know, because I think sometimes if I'm like constantly trying to grab at something or like force something that I want to happen, that it's like it goes farther away. So I just have to trust that everything I need comes to me, and it's okay. I can be still, you know, I can be at peace. I don't have to worry, you know, worry doesn't add anything. And so I think I just have to, that's my affirmation. Everything I need flows to me with ease.
With ease. I like that part, with ease. You know, people say things flow to you. She said, but with ease.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, tell us how people can stay connected to you.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram at Mel Chante. I also have a YouTube channel if you want to subscribe. You can listen to my podcast, the Vow to Self podcast. It's available on all major podcast platforms, and my website, melchante.com. And I have copies of my book on there and some other stuff if people are interested.
That's it. That's it. Look, happy anniversary.
Yes.
I'm going to order my copy today. I love that we can get it. And I'll be able to get it tomorrow because I do it on Amazon Prime. You want to make sure that you all check out everything Mel Chante on all social media. To learn more, make sure that you stay connected to this sister. Download the app. Stay connected. When we return, get ready for the Own Your Now flow.
There are places between home and wherever you're going that belong to all of us. Where neighbors cross paths and stories are shared.
Hey, I thought that was you. How are you?
So cute. Come together, guys.
Schnucks, holding ice cream in my pajamas.
Hey, look who I found at Schnucks.
Well, you'll never guess who Danny and I saw at Schnucks today.
We'll see you at Schnucks.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Since I was little, it was only like me and my parents. You think you created family out of characters? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take that, make it into a song.
Put me to bed, see you in the morning. With the first aid, Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. Where you at on the way out? In my head, in my head, in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Pop.
You can talk to me.
It's been really, really hard for me.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
We want to thank Mel Chante for coming on to the Own Your Now show and making sure that she stays in the light.
Yes.
She was amazing, wasn't she?
Everything about her was so calm and positive. So
Yes.
you know we like that. We like all of that.
Yes, 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 yes. You all need to go out and buy her book, Brown Butter. Subscribe to her podcast, Vow to Self, and everything else on social media. Lady O,
yes, ma'am.
What is your affirmation word for today?
Simply worthy. You are worth it. Your thoughts are worthy. You are worthy. Everything about you is worthy, and the world is better for it. So my word is worthy.
Yes, yes. Well, you know the world is better for it. It's better because you're in it and you stay in your light. We stay in the light together. We want you all to understand what the Own Your Now flow is all about. It's important that you realize that you are essential. You are worthy. And everything that you need to flow, you need to make sure that you allow those things to flow with ease. And that's what we're going to do and continue to do here on the Own Your Now show. Until next time, keep your cups full.
Go out and create some vibrant vibes. Keep sipping peace, love, and positivity.
And remember, tomorrow isn't promised, so own
your now.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day. He's an incredible companion and my best friend.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, it's gonna be cool.
When I retired from the Navy, I found myself on a void in my life that had been filled by the people that I served with. Tommy really brought an important factor to my life. I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Jason, let's go see your room.